Wonderland. Sweet Saint Lucia.
Of the Prime Minister caught in traffic, but he will be here momentarily. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, let us enjoy the most refreshing sea breeze on the whole of St. Lucia.
My island home, there's nothing.
Does anyone disagree?
Better, nice like this with St. Lucia.
Isn't the sea breeze wonderful, ladies and gentlemen? So the reason the sea breeze is so refreshing, there are two bodies of water working generously to be good to us. So those of you who might not know, we have the Caribbean Sea on the left, and we have the Atlantic Ocean on the right. So at the tip, is the right? Are you left-handed?
Yet I miss my country bad, but I'll be back for Canada.
So at the tip of the island, at the tip,
affecting a lime in a drinking a lot. A jam in a Indian, I meet wrong in
the island.
The rest of the world watching
We
me
have
like a
Atlantic
lot.
Ocean.
Still I love my
The
island.
Caribbean
As soon as I wake up to the roti shop, I'm eating some doubles, the pepper well hot. But this is my green figure, so oh God, I love my island. Straight after Gros-Islet Recreational.
Give me my t-shirt.
Link up by the Cabaway, then straight to Ancillary Street Party.
And let us not forget the wonderful view, ladies and gentlemen. Pigeon Island. How many of you have never been to Pigeon Island?
Sweet island, sweet nation, sweet
Everybody here has been to jazz. Let us say jazz on the
Come, let we go St. Lucia, let we take a small line. We can check in.
Everyone has been to jazz at Pigeon Island.
Link up by the Cabaway, then straight to Ancillary Street Party. Nothing better, nice like this with St. Lucia. Oh, St. Lucia.
Wonderful, right?
Nothing sweeter than you. Sweet island, sweet nation, sweet woman. Nothing sweeter than you.
Orchestra emerged as champions. Does anyone know?
Come, let we go St. Lucia, let we take a
only one.
We can check in at
Hip, hip, hip.
Caribbean Airlines. I know you like
Baba, no.
to have a
Baba,
good time.
no.
If you're looking for a
Don't take a little Baba, no.
We can take a little drive by the
You are tired of winning.
There we go down by the Beatles. Girl, I hope
the best. You have to be the best. You take all about on
Yo, welcome to them. It's all about our culture. You know already. Our vibes. We can tease them. 758.
Very wonderful steel band orchestra.
And look good.
The manager
Let them know
of
how we love we fuck and rap. Let them know
he
we have the
loves
best
him
woman. Let
and
them know
Gros-Islet so
Lucia's
much.
love to party. Proud to be a
Ended up
Let them know where they run Sammy from. Let them know where they Rick Walker born. Let them know where
he
Ricky
figured
I'm proud
if
to be
he married a
Saint
Gros-Islet
Lucia.
woman, they would give him a Gros-Islet passport. Can you believe it? So how many of you were taught by teacher Pam?
Marshally, we going. That is where we drinking.
So Mr. Cecil Filters, the manager of Pantan Steel Orchestra, married. You all know him as Toti, affectionately known as Toti. Where is Toti? Is Toti in the house? Pantime, is Toti in the house? Is he coming later? We need to congratulate him. I mean, Pantime Steel Orchestra. And you know what's even more amazing? They did not even have a sponsor this year. They didn't have a sponsor.
My island home, there's nothing sweeter, there's nothing better. Nice like the sweet St. Lucia. We going to Rodney Bay, straight after Gros-Islet Fish Friday. Nothing better, nice like the sweet St. Lucia. Link up by the Cabaway, then straight to Ancillary Street Party. Nothing better, nice like the sweet St. Lucia. Oh, St. Lucia, oh, nothing sweeter than you. Sweet island, sweet nation, sweet woman, nothing sweeter than you. Oh, St. Lucia, look, I'm in Trinidad, one of the better years I've had. All of the girls, them ballin', freaky girls, Ricky T, them calling. Yet I miss my country bad, but I'll be back for carnival. I can't wait for the big bad truck. Mega Joey Lincoln, a fetting, a liming, a drinking a lot. A jamming, a Indian, I meet wrong the door. The rest of the world watching me like a dot. But still I love my island. As soon as I wake up to the roti shop, I eating some doubles, the pepper real hot. But missing my green pig and saltfish a lot. Oh God, I love my island. We going to Rodney Bay, straight after Gros-Islet Fish Friday. Nothing better, nice like the sweet St. Lucia. Link up by the Cabaway, then straight to Ancillary Street Party. Nothing better, nice like the sweet St. Lucia. Oh, St. Lucia, oh, nothing sweeter than you. Sweet island, sweet nation, sweet woman, nothing sweeter than you. Come, let we go St. Lucia, let we take a small line. We can check in at Piaco on Caribbean Airlines. I know you like to party and to have a good time. If you're looking for adventure, take you on a zip line. We can take a little drive by the volcano sometime. Let we go down by the beaches, girl, I hope you can climb. You say you want some My island home, there's nothing sweeter, there's nothing better. Nice like this with St. Lucia. We going to Rodney Bay, straight after Gros-Islet Fish Friday. Nothing better, nice like this with St. Lucia. Link up by the Cabaway, then straight to Ancillary Street Party. Nothing better, nice like this with St. Lucia.
Almighty God and Heavenly Father, we lift our voices in gratitude today, acknowledging that you are the giver of every good and perfect gift. We thank you for this beautiful community of Gros-Islet, for the blessings of our land and sea, and for the new beach park that has been established both for our people and the many visitors you will lead to our shores. As your word reminds us in Psalms 127 verse 1, that except the Lord build a house, they labor in vain that build it. Father, we recognize that without you, all our efforts amount to nothing. So we ask you to be the true builder and keeper of this park. Establish it by your power, sustain it by your grace, and let every plan concerning it prosper, because it is rooted in you. Let your presence rest upon this ground. Cover it from harm, violence, or misuse. May families gather here in love, children laugh and play without fear, and tourists find rest and refreshment. We thank you for all who work to make this vision a reality. Our government officials, community leaders, and partners. Grant them wisdom and continued favor as they serve this nation. And now, in the authority of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, we dedicate and consecrate this Gros-Islet Beach Park for the blessing of our people, for the joy of our visitors, and for the glory of God. May generations yet to come look back and give thanks for what you have established here today. We give you thanks and praise in no other name but in Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen, amen, amen.
Lennox Dupal, chairpersons and CEOs under the portfolio of the Ministry of Tourism, including St. Lucia Tourism Authority, Invest St. Lucia, Events Company of St. Lucia, Community Tourism Agency, Citizen by Investment Program, Cultural Development Foundation, Folk Research Center, National Conservation Authority. Other statutory boards of the Government of St. Lucia, Deputy Permanent Secretaries, Pastor Shavon Sidney, Accountant General Mr. Matthew Branford, staff of the Ministry of Tourism, Investment, Creative Industries, Culture and Information, other government ministries, councillors and staff of the Gros-Islet Constituency Council, specially invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. And to set the ball rolling, the opening remarks will be delivered by the Mayor of the Gros-Islet constituency, Stewardship, Lennox Dupal.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to give you a brief history. But I want to put it in perspective. The sport where we are at right now used to be part of a enterprise where Gros-Islet we had an abattoir where we slaughtered animals. We had a laundry where our parents used to go gossip and wash. And we had what you call the freeness, which was the showers. At that time, the girls, they felt very safe. There were two compartments. We knew that there were girls on one side and we on the other side, but there was no harm. Everybody was one. We knew each other and we respected each other. If I tell you, the bridge that we crossed from Gros-Islet to this location was elevated. The reason why it was elevated is because during high seas, the ocean would be joining what we refer to as the mang. What's the mang? The mangrove. And during the Rodney Bay development, this was brought to an end where we built a cemetery over the mangrove. Now, at the time of the mangrove, there was a lot of economic activity because we were able to catch the tilapia, which was known at that time as abab, and we survived from it. You know, I remember my grandmother telling me, "Manger abab là because you got bon sang. It will enrich the blood circulating in your body." We also had, if I tell you surprisingly, there was a jetty extending to the mid-ocean, and that jetty, at the end of it was a comfort station. Yes? This was Gros-Islet at the time. There was a dumping ground. I remember when we brought our trash across, all of us, the young guys, we would walk around, and I remember one of my favorite tasks was to look for something to read, and we used to pick up the Newsweek or Time magazine, which had expired for years, and we would take it and read it. It was good reading. Although we were late with what was happening around the world, we had something we could do. We collected old parts for bicycles and different things of that nature, right? Then it extended to when the rough seas actually damaged the comfort station in the ocean, we opened one just right where the new comfort station is. And that was a location where our parents used to breed Mayoc, the cassava, make farine, right? And we used to have a reserve space where we played cricket with wind ball. Right where we are now, if you look the opposite side, there was a plantation of sugar apple. That was on Jerome Montout's land. We used to call him Compat. This is where we used to collect sugar apple, palm kernel, and prepared. There was also an oasis for birds. So we were able to eat palm kernel, catch the birds, roast them, and have a good lunch. Now, it was not until 1960s where Pigeon Island was joined to the mainland, and we started calling it Pigeon Point. But let me give you another part of the history. Obviously, what I'm telling you there, you can't verify it. I can't verify it scientifically. All I can do is tell you what was happening at the time. And I think I've been pretty accurate so far. There was a German gentleman called Dr. Schwank. He used to occupy a space at the time, Pigeon Island, because you could only access it by a rowboat. And I remembered because my mom used to work twice a week doing the housekeeping. And sometimes I used to go across with him on a boat. And I remember Dr. Schwank being in a private little concrete enclave, and there were all these test tubes and so on, and lighting and all of that. At that time, I did not understand what was happening. This man was a scientist. And the first time I actually saw, I didn't know how to describe it, but solar energy was when he created electricity in that small enclave. So I regret that I was not too intense with my scientific knowledge. Otherwise, I would be a professor today. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is just in a nutshell, Gros-Islet from where it was and what we are actually experiencing today. So, I want to welcome all of you to the opening of the Gros-Islet Recreation Beach Park. We are thrilled to introduce a vibrant hub where fun knows no age limit. Imagine a space where laughter echoes, creativity flows, and memories are made. That's what we have crafted here, a haven for entertainment, artistry, and delicious treats. On the outside, you can enjoy the outer activities such as live music and entertainment, including cultural presentations and exhibitions. The kids zone is designed to spark imagination, energy. It is intended for young adventurers and others, a space tailored for their needs. They can enjoy light bites, popcorn, cotton candy, and delicious ice cream, and join in arts and craft activities. At this recreational park, we are passionate about creating experiences that bring people together and make some unforgettable memories. Our entertainment options ensure everyone has a blast, regardless of age. Thank you for being part of this journey.
Thank you very much, Mayor Dupal. And for those of you who had no idea of Gros-Islet's remarkable history, you got it here live and direct. And that is not even the entire history of Gros-Islet. So let me add my piece. Mayor Dupal said he was born and bred in Gros-Islet. You see me? I was born, bred, and buttered in Gros-Islet. That's the part Mayor Dupal didn't get. So I was bred and buttered. Okay, So the Prime Minister is close around the Harbour Club area. So, a word to GIS. You see this history of Gros-Islet that we just got GIS? I would like to see you all transcribe that into a booklet so that we can distribute that to the schools in Gros-Islet. I think I heard the PM said we are going to introduce history in the schools from now on, or reintroduce history in the schools. You remember our history books, the people who came? Oui, c'est mon qui vient, yo là toujours. And when they come to Gros-Islet, guess what? They don't leave. Yo pas qu'à quitter. Okay, bah j'aime ça. Anyway, at this stage, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Senator Gideon Ferdinand. I enjoyed our little chat earlier. I apologize for the oversight, Senator, and I would also like to acknowledge the acting councillor of the Gros-Islet Constituency Council, Ms. Tina. And no, I will not tell you all what I discussed with Senator Ferdinand. Right now, let's move on with the program. We have remarks by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Ms. Donnelly Vitti.
Thank you, Mistress of Ceremonies. I too wish to, with your permission, adopt the protocol already established. As anything else, I'm not in my constituency. I know I'm a diehard Marsha girl, everybody knows that. Yes, I have company, and over the last, I think, year and a half, we've been breaking ground and launching projects in many communities across the island. And I don't think Marsha has been heard loud enough. So I am just announcing that hopefully in the coming weeks, we'll be able to break ground on one of our treasured projects. I'm causing trouble with, yes, I'm putting the ministers under pressure with Minister Poyot. Yes, but I'll also like to recognize with all of that our Honorable Dr. Ernest Sile, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Tourism. The Minister will champion our Marsha Artisan Village with us, as well as the Parliamentary representative of Gros-Islet. I would also like to recognize some of the industry partners who came to support and the technical persons who have been involved in the project, including the designer, engineers, past project manager, Toila Lago, I think I saw her, some of the other ORTCP staff, Jean Medrick, Carlos Moncheri. I think it's really important for me to recognize them because they have been the backbone of this project together with the current team at the ministry. Today marks yet a significant achievement in our ongoing journey to diversify and deepen the benefits of tourism to every corner of St. Lucia. It is really a pleasure to stand before you as we officially launch the community park. And I have a little story to tell about the launch or the grand launch of the community park. A project undertaken by us, the ministry, funded by the World Bank jointly with the government of St. Lucia. It was really born out of the ORTCP project. It's a tangible way to express our commitment to community tourism and to alleviate the congestion and other concerns that the beaches in the north have been faced with, especially because during the cruise ship season. This park is not merely a collection of sprouting trees. I could see palm trees, benches, shops, and open space. It is really a symbol of our collaboration with the Gros-Islet community, the resilience of our people, and our shared purpose. The very ideals that make St. Lucia a cherished destination by visitors and lived by us all. We are gathered in this community, the home of the Friday night street party, the vibrant heartbeat of St. Lucia's entertainment landscape. For decades, this community has been known as the place where culture meets music, meets food and hospitality, and tell our St. Lucian story. Gros-Islet has demonstrated ingenuity and warmth, turning local assets into lasting economic opportunities for families and businesses. And let us stand to recognize the presence of the Honorable Prime Minister. This Gros-Islet Recreational Park is an extension of the Gros-Islet community's heartbeat and its priceless spirit that we all treasure. Today, we honor a space where residents and visitors alike can enjoy safely, engage in outdoor experiences while supporting local livelihoods. The park consists of an administrative building on my right, which is the brown door and orange structure. It also consists of 2 or 3, buildings to house concessionaires. It also consists of a playground, a children's edutainment area, and we see it has already been adorned by Mr. Philip with some of his activity infrastructure, as well as an ice cream parlor and a toilet block. Just mentioning the comfort station, I remember when just doing a site visit with the council, one of the councillors immediately saw the comfort station and saw the opportunity for generating revenue. So by that, I'm actually employing on the council to look beyond the park just as a recreational space, to look at the park as an opportunity to develop livelihoods, an opportunity to build people, an opportunity to even develop Gros-Islet with the surrounding community of the park. And I just want to highlight the space. I see all of the vehicles. I'm just bringing ideas in the discussion. I see all of the vehicles alongside the road and this open space, and Parliamentary representative, I think it's an area that the park could extend to or expand to, looking at other opportunities for more things to happen in the community. Gros-Islet Friday Night is a very powerful product for St. Lucia's tourism and for St. Lucian people, and we hope that the community will really grab the opportunities that present itself and mushroom the park, not just a place to eat and sip and maybe gossip, like we heard earlier, but at least a place where people could really develop themselves and enjoy various activities. In coming in this morning, there was extensive conversation about the possibilities of the park. There was discussion on weddings, mini jazz, tea time jazz, afternoon jazz, and I see the CEO of Events St. Lucia here. I also see representatives of St. Lucia Tourism Authority here, and I want to throw out an appeal for the park to be a buzzing space that we can all enjoy, but to preserve, to enjoy it respectfully, and to ensure that it is available for many, many years to come. I thank the other representatives of government who are here. I'm happy that the Accountant General is here and you see how the money has been spent. Yes, he's there. We also thank the support of the other agencies like the DCA, Crown Lands, the chief surveyor who has really been with us to put structures in place to ensure this project comes to fruition. The contractor, I see here Mr. Angus Dorsety. Thank you very much for your diligence and your hard work. Part of my welcome is extended to be done by Mr. Simon Phillip, and he's simply known as Simple. And Simple will give you the warmest welcome from a Gros-Islet steward.
Thank you very much, Ms. Vitier. And I would like to recognize the presence of our Prime Minister, Minister for Finance, l'Argent, Economic Development, and the Youth Economy. Welcome to Gros-Islet, Prime Minister Pierre. And do not be shy. You can enjoy the best sea breeze. We have the best sea breeze, Prime Minister, and you can enjoy it for free. We'll not charge you for that. So at this stage, we have on the program entertainment by Miss Tatiana Clovis Freitas, but we had to do a switch with a young lady who was supposed to perform later, a soca artist, Miss Keisha K. She has to go back to work, sadly, so she had to perform earlier than planned. Ladies and gentlemen, Keisha K. Is she the one from Babono, Minister? Keisha from Babono? She's from Gros-Islet. Keisha from Gros-Islet. Where are you, Keisha? Oh, you have your own mic.
Good morning, everybody. Want to recognize the Prime Minister, honorable ministers, and the distinguished guests. To all those who may or may not know me, my name is Keisha K, and I'm one of St. Lucia's youngest and leading female soca artists. Hold on. So the song I'm about to do is Different Energy, and it's basically about, living life on your own terms and just being yourself authentically. So I want to feel the energy inside of it because we're here for a good reason, yeah? Let's go, DJ. It's Keisha. Stay far away, yeah. Just cut off that, stay far away. Let's go. I just wanna live my life, drink a little, have a time, yeah. I don't study people, I just live in my life simple. Just wanna live my life, drink a little, have a time, yeah. I don't study people, they too wicked and evil. If you're moving different, well, I acting different. Careful how you moving, babe, I gotta protect my energy. You treat me different, I will treat you different. Careful how you moving, babe, now I just matching energy. No long talking, gotta watch the circle that you keep. Bad vibes could never be far away. Some of them don't wanna see you win. Ignore them voices, it's like being happy is a sin. Don't block your blessings, cause the wrong move get you dismissed. I just wanna live my life, drink a little, have a time, yeah. I don't study people, I just live in my life simple. Just wanna live my life, drink a little, have a time, yeah. I don't study people, they too wicked and evil. Moving different, well I acting different. Careful how you moving, babe, I gotta protect my energy. If you treat me different, I will treat you different. Careful how you moving, babe, now I just matching energy. Let them know, I work hard for myself but nothing proven. Even though, on the low, they got nothing good to say. My life, my choices, block out them noise. Put your hand in the air, the wrong move get you dismissed. I just wanna live my life, drink a little, have a time, yeah. I don't study people, I just live in my life simple. Just wanna live my life, drink a little, have a time, yeah. I don't study people. Next tune, if you're moving, if you could enjoy your own company, put your hand in the air, let's go. Hey, I want you to repeat. Everything I say, your response will be by myself. By myself. I want to hear you. By myself. A little louder. 1, 2. By myself. Everybody sing for me. I'm drinking by myself. I'm whining by myself. Don't need nobody else. I need on I'm fetting by myself. So I go spoil myself. Don't need nobody else. I need on now I put in me first. They go talk and do the most. I don't care, now is my turn. Don't tell me nothing. I's a independent girl, working at for all I got. So now I go party hard. Don't tell me nothing. I'm taking a mental day from my friends and family. I don't need no company. So don't try invade my space. I'm there in me own zone, doing me own thing, yeah. no company. So don't try invade my space. I'm there in me own zone. So I want you to help me sing. Play me low. You remember your response is by myself. I drink it. I in Gros-Islet. I chillin'. I wang it. I drink it. I pet it. You have It's Carnival. Give me It's Carnival. Thank you. Yeah, one more for the road. Wanna say rest in peace to Nicole Nikki David. She's actually featured on this track with me. So we're gonna do a little tribute for her right now. Whoa, yeah. Put your hands up for Nicole David. Whoa, yeah. It's carnival again. Can you see the beautiful costumes? Can you see the people all over town? Can you see the people them waving until they cannot stop? They're ready to whine, they're ready to wave. Every time I hear, they always behave, yeah. They're ready to whine, they're ready to wave. From St. Lucia to Antigua, we can't stop at all. Whoa, ooh, yeah. I hear you singing. Whoa, ooh, yeah. It's carnival again. Mega day to mega day, market street to AID. Oh gosh, the band is sweet. Carnival again. Put your costume on, there we have some fun. Play me low. I want you to sing for me. Whoa, ooh yeah, it's carnival again. Sing. One more time, sing. Whoa. Thank you so much. My name is Keisha K.
You just sang there, Keisha. You do a lot of things by yourself, but you made a mistake. You said you're in Gros-Islet by yourself. You're not by yourself in Gros-Islet, Keisha. You have us. You have us. Okay? Thank you very much, Keisha. Okay, at this stage, another Jean Gros-Islet will follow Keisha. Now, this Jean Gros-Islet is probably the most popular media personality in St. Lucia. Everywhere there's a TV, he's there. Everywhere there's a mic, he's there. His name is Simon Philip, but everyone knows him as Simple. Come up, Simple, to deliver your remarks. Round of applause for Simple, people.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremony. I wish everybody a great day. I would like to say greetings to Honorable Prime Minister, Minister Dr. Lucia, Minister of Tourism, my district representative, Kenson Kazemi, Dr. Poyot, Virginia Poyot, and Mr. Ferdinand. P.S. Mayor, the people of Gros-Islet, the time has come. A great thing has happened. And the song says, something inside so strong. And I just cannot hold it back. I must say, when I started this project here in Gros-Islet, 2006, I had a team. There was Mr. Michaud. There was the mayor's sister, Lisa. You had about Jennifer Gastel. There had about 6 of us. We went to Spider Montot. He was the district representative of Gros-Islet 2006. We came out with a proposal to establish a park here for children with a company from Trinidad. From Italy, sorry. We told Spider, there is something we need to do for children. I don't have kids, but we need something to do for the children of Gros-Islet and the visitors coming there. And this place, we gave him the proposal. He read it. He gave it back to us. And I said, I was never. And I never gave up my dream. And thanks to people who gave me opportunity, Mr. Sidoni, to sell at Jazz Festival, Ernest Hilaire, Kenson Kazemi, Emma Hippolyte. And you know what? When I started here, after Emma Hippolyte won the election, I see Auntie Emma, this dream, we need to make it happen. Auntie Emma tell me, simple, we are happy, we're going to make it happen. I started getting some help from UCLEC, putting some poles all around. That's it. Night and day, I used to be on that spot, 9, 10 o'clock in the night. Backhoes coming from Bexon, bringing that from trucks from Bexon, coming to backfill that place today. And it's not an easy task. My mother, I used to take water from my home every morning, and water plants, taking trees from Casablanca. My mother said, simple, uka caspe, tout glome. What I used to do, I used to wait for when she sleep in and take her holes and move it away and to my other spots. And she would not hear the water dripping and something. But today, she's passed away to see that dream. And I must say today, Emma Hippolyte, you have a passion for the people of Supre. And this dream is started. And I must say, this district rep, the children will be happy. The children will be satisfied. And the concessionaires will be operating in that booth. I always say, it is not just about me. It is about the people who's going to operate to gain a little living inside it. The taxi drivers, the vendors, the people who are doing the cleaning. And you know what? It's close to the beach. So the people on the beach there, you have access to the bathroom. Because I was saying that we need a place where you can come there and use the restrooms. And that district rep, he listened. He listened, and that is what we need. We need people who when we talk to them, they can sit down and just take it on. He was just saying, okay. But then he sat down with the Prime Minister, and today, I must say the World Bank heard a cry of the people of Gros-Islet. I want to thank you, Mayor, for giving me the opportunity for naming that place Simple Zone, Simple Kids Zone. I must say to you, Mayor, thank you. To all the councillors, I say to you and the people and all the school children who give me opportunity to sell the popcorn, I said, kids, we are going to make this place the most suitable place for the children of St. Lucia and everybody who comes there. But what I believe, concessionaires, we need to do, we need to put our heads together and try to get some activities here to let here be the suitable place, a big place and everything. If we can probably have Jeune Creole in the waterfront there, Minister, let us do something. Dr. Poyet, I love you. When that building got burnt, Dr. Poyet, she was there when I did my popcorn in town. After the mayor of Chasley threw me down, she was a strength. She told me, Simple, she come there, she said, Simple, you're going to make it. We will give it a thing. And we got the strength. And I say to everybody, we are happy. The people of Gros-Islet, children, it's our time. Thank you, Minister. Thank you, all government.
Thank you very much, Simple. That was a very passionate speech. Very, very passionate. And it looks like we will have to make Dr. Poyet an honorary Jean Gros-Islet. She has done good things for Jean Gros-Islet. So at this stage, I will call up to the podium another Jean Gros-Islet, a son of the soil. He was born and bred, but not buttered. By the time he was born, la pateni beka egbe bom, sante ha fini, okay? Lateni margarine. Maybe he used the one called, I can't believe it's not butter. So, parliamentary representative for Gros-Islet, born on the famous street in Gros-Islet, Marie Terrace Street. All of them came from Marie Terrace Street. So, parliamentary rep, here you are. And the Minister of Sports and Youth Development, Jean Gros-Islet, son of the soil, Kenson J. Kazemi J.
Thank you very much, Mistress of Ceremony. Protocol already established. Let me just acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Prime Minister And it's always a gift that occurs when the Prime Minister comes. A little bit of a curse when the Prime Minister comes to see what has happened in Gros-Islet, because he believes that I say it's a little thing. When he comes, he sees it's a big thing. But the support for Gros-Islet from day one has been there from the Prime Minister, so I want to acknowledge his presence. Of course, the presence of the Minister of Tourism, who from day one, once we got into government, his phone never stopped ringing as it pertains to the establishment of this recreational park and facility. And so I want to acknowledge his presence here today. Also, of course, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, who once was my teacher at the Leoness Comprehensive Secondary School and understood the ambition, the desire, and the need to ensure that this project was done and done properly. Other cabinet colleagues, members of the Constituency Council, good morning to all. I want to say a special thank you to Simon Philip, aka Simple, because it really was Simple who, in his unique way, started establishing an area for kids of Gros-Islet to enjoy themselves. And so we really acknowledge him, and we really want to say a special thank you, and I really want us to give him a rousing round of applause for what he originally did. I also want to thank the people of Gros-Islet for their patience with this project, because we know we endeavor to give quality in our constituency. And we had the challenges as it's associated with global warming, but we are able to come back to the drawing board and execute. And I am proud that the contractors for this project, again, from the constituency of Gros-Islet. Let's give them a round of applause. Expresswell doing a very good job on this project. Gros-Islet has seen a lot of development over the last 4 years. And I want to say, it feels sometimes when you look at what's happening in the media and you look at the progress in Gros-Islet, that there seems to be an angry ex-boyfriend. An ex-boyfriend who was in the constituency and given an opportunity to love the constituency right during the years of 2006 and 2011, disappointed the constituency, and the constituency broke up with him. And then the constituency decided to give that angry ex-boyfriend another opportunity. They waited 5 years, and again, this angry ex-boyfriend did nothing for the constituency. And into the 6th year, we saw an erection of a building on the shores of Pigeon Point, as if to blind the girlfriend, the people of Gros-Islet, to give him another chance. But the people of Gros-Islet, in their wisdom, decided no more with this particular boyfriend. They decided they were going to employ somebody they know to do the work on their behalf. And for 4 years, this individual that they've given the opportunity has ensured, with the assistance of an able, of perhaps, as we could see, the best leader this nation has ever seen, quality. The people of Gros-Islet, they've moved in a direction where they've selected a quality man. A man who will love them correctly, would give them the necessary attention. They've selected a man who will ensure that with a leader they will have security through a proper police station. They would be taken care of in terms of their health, with a polyclinic expanded to take care of them. They selected a man that would love them enough to ensure that their children get a proper place to congregate. Their children get a proper place to socialize. And not just their children, but but their mothers, their fathers, their aunties, their powers can come to a place and enjoy what it means to be a sure Gros-Islet. And so that boyfriend continues to show love and affection for the people of Gros-Islet. And while this boyfriend continues to try his utmost best, we know in relationships, no man is perfect. We know in relationships, people falter. The ex-boyfriend, day in, day out, is going all around the place to introduce somebody else to be the husband or wife to the people of Gros-Islet. The ex-boyfriend is upset at every juncture, making noise and having ambition in opposition that we've never seen, to tell the people of Gros-Islet that the love that they've found is untrue and that they should go back. But I say the people of Gros-Islet have chosen, and they've chosen well. And there will never be a divorce between Gros-Islet and this newfound husband. And so, today this husband is providing even more opportunities for Gros-Islet. Opportunities for vendors. Opportunities for social events in the community. And I would like to say that this husband is on the verge of ensuring that in this facility, from Sunday the 31st of August, every Sunday in Gros-Islet will be Family Fun Day at this facility. After this handing over ceremony, on Sunday, August 31st, we will be bringing some of the best soca artists, and we got a sample from one of Gros-Islet's, Keisha, to be right here at this park. Similar to Gros-Islet Friday night, we'll be having some of the best DJs right here every Sunday at this park. From August 31st, the final Sunday of this month, the vibe will be right here. Local artists, steel pan, music, so that every single family from Gros-Islet, from Castries, from St. Lucia, from the OECS, from the Caribbean, and from the world will come right at this facility to enjoy what it is to be Gros-Islet. And the vision is, even Babonotu, yes. The vision is that our vendors, our people, will have an opportunity to enjoy themselves after church on a Sunday and really enjoy Gros-Islet. We're expecting to have jazz events at this facility, carnival events at this facility, Gros-Islet Day activities, Creole activities, right here so people can enjoy themselves. So in conclusion, let me just say to the people of Gros-Islet, this is the first of many handing over ceremonies, opening ceremonies, and activities that they will see from this husband of theirs. This husband loves you, Gros-Islet. This husband will not go on TV and shout and make noise and insult people. But this husband is a gentle giant who shows love and affection and represents the people of Gros-Islet with class, the way they deserve to be represented. I want to say thanks to the mayor and the council as they prepare to take hold of this facility and to maintain this facility. I want to say thanks to the people of Gros-Islet, and I want to make a special plea to all of them. This is our facility. Take care of this facility. Report anybody who attempts to vandalize this facility. I want to say thanks to the Ministry of Tourism for their counsel over the years. I want to say thanks to the Ministry of Local Government for their counsel. And I want to say once again, thanks to the Prime Minister and the Cabinet of Ministers for their support over the during the last 4 years. And I certainly look forward to many more of these loving gestures to the people of Gros-Islet over the next 10 years. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Parliamentary Rep for Gros-Islet. So, if you all thought this was just a simple park, this is not a simple park. This is a very comprehensive park. Very comprehensive, right? You've heard all the amenities, all the plans and everything. And the minister talked at length about ex-boyfriends. A wonderful metaphor, Mr. Minister. But me being me, you know, I ended up marrying my ex-boyfriend. And we produced the tallest guy in Gros-Islet. He has the name of an African president. Shall I tell them, Mr. Parliamentary Rep? His name is Ibrahim. You all have heard of Ibrahim Traore in Burkina Faso doing wonderful things for the African people? Well, that's my son. And he's here somewhere. He's here. So right now, people, we will be entertained by Sparkle Legends, masqueraders. Come and do your thing.
get upset. Every school fed, every house fed. No missing, no fed. Show them who is the bad anyway. Bad anyway. Black everywhere. Show me the biggest bad anyway. Bad anyway. Black everywhere. Show them who is the bad. We brave, we terrible. Some of the things we do that unspeakable. Don't worry about defense, that replaceable. Now show them why they call Hulk incredible. We have a different kind of madness. Different kind of madness. We have a different kind of madness. Different. Show them who's the bad anyway. Bad anyway. Black everywhere. Show me the biggest bad anyway. Bad anyway.
Original pimping there.
Show them.
What we tell them? Anywhere we go, we go wine. And we choke. And we move. And man life of party. That's the life of party. Man say life of party. That's the life of party. Life of party. That's the life of party. And we wine. And we choke. And we wine. And we choke. And we break. And life of party. That's the life of party. The life of party. That's the life of party. The life of party. That's the life of party. The life of party. That's the life of party. We wine. We choke. We want bust. Bullet. Original pimping there. Yo, what we tell them? Anywhere we go, we go wine. And we choke. And we move. And man life of party. That's the life of party. Man say life of party. That's the life of party. Life of party. That's the life of party. And we wine. And we choke. And we wine. And we choke. And we break.
This song is all about cars.
And we break.
Rude boy, when you get the car, you have to wash the car, you have to oil the car, well lubricate the car, cause someone going to take the car, and he will not jar. 238 square miles, he going very far, he putting it in first gear. Partner all long souffre, very knocking keke, my partner do keke, so you better take care, and just watch us get there, cause a man go scrap your ride and if you split there. A man buy a Corolla, he have no control over, he soft like a turnover. What is his problem? I keep on telling Clovis, this car have to service, he paying me no notice. What is his problem? Well, a man reach and jack his car, now we want to cry. Since the day I telling Clovis, boy, to lock your ride. He feeling like he is something, he is Iron Man. Well, look, a next man coming to replace the bottom pan. Boy, when you get the car, you have to wash the car, you have to oil the car, well lubricate the car, cause someone going to take the car, and he will not jar. 238 square miles, he going very far, he putting it in first gear. Partner all long souffre, very knocking keke, my partner do keke.
Abla manger un petit mamay. Mawe personne manger un petit mamay là. What happened? Huh? Koti mamay là? Belle parole. Okay. So you all thought the parliamentary rep for Gros-Islet couldn't do that? The man is the Minister of Sport, you know. An athlete, you know. He fit, vous savez. He bien fit. He's fit and he has feet. Right? You did it very well, Mr. Parliamentary Rep. Now, if you hadn't done that, you know what would have happened? As Minister of Sport, the Prime Minister would have had to have a cabinet reshuffle and put you somewhere else. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Minister of Tourism, Investment, Creative Industries, Culture, and Information to come and deliver his remarks. Round of applause, people. The Honorable Dr. Ernest Healy.
Thank you very much, Mistress of Ceremony. We've protocol already established. Honorable Prime Minister and other cabinet ministers. Mayor of Gros-Islet, Your Worship. Councillors and other specially invited guests from the council. Secretaries, in particular the Permanent Secretary from the Ministry of Tourism. I think the Prime Minister captured it best when he walked in and he said to hiding things, it's big things you have in Gros-Islet. And in a sense, he described what this presents itself as, something major, something of significance, and not just a little park by the beach. Listen to Simple and you can appreciate the passion that he had and still has for this project. He had his dream to establish a park right here for the children of Gros-Islet and of course for visitors who come to Gros-Islet. And you must admit that somebody like Simple really captures the essence of what this is all about. A place where the children, where visitors can come and to really enjoy themselves. And he spoke of some of the economic possibilities that this place will present. And you listen to the Parliamentary Rep, and he spoke as of August 31st, I think it is, there'll be a free concert here that will take place. And this probably explains why a space like this and a project like this is important, because it will create opportunities, especially within the hospitality sector, for the average St. Lucian to be able to benefit from the tourism industry. Traditionally, we've always seen the tourism industry as something which is dominated by large properties, large hotels and resorts. And over the last few years, we've tried in St. Lucia, under successive governments, not only this government, and our Prime Minister himself was a pioneer of this move to get St. Lucians to be able to benefit from the tourism industry and to create the programs that will allow for St. Lucians and not just for the resorts and the big properties to benefit from the tourism industry. And our Permanent Secretary too was involved in the Heritage Tourism Project. Again, an attempt to make sure that ordinary St. Lucians, and using our St. Lucian resources to bring greater benefit to our people. Since 2021, we have announced and we've made it deliberate that we are going to intensify the efforts to make sure that we bring the benefits of tourism to as many St. Lucians as possible. In addition, we've also made it very clear we want St. Lucians to start owning more of the tourism industry. Not just for St. Lucians to participate in the sense of being workers and providing services, but St. Lucia to start owning it. And that is a fundamental difference as well. And we have been guided by that philosophical conviction that we must empower St. Lucia to start owning it. And I keep saying over and over, when you think about it, the beautiful beaches, the rivers, the waterfalls, the mountains, the hiking trails, the birds, all those things, they belong collectively to St. Lucia. That's our natural resource. And therefore, we should own it. And the benefits that come out of that should come primarily to St. Lucians. Because that's our natural resource. It should not go to interests that are beyond our shores. We're not saying they should not share in our wealth, but our wealth should be primarily for us as St. Lucians. And this project, in many ways, will bring that dream to fruition. The same way Simple saw his dream come true. When we can come here and see all the activities taking place, children enjoying themselves, visitors coming here, when we can see even weddings taking place here, and other events, and we see St. Lucians, Gros-Islet, Jean Gros-Islet, really get an opportunity to make money and to support their families, then you start understanding why it's important that the wealth of this country be enjoyed by average St. Lucians. So I am very supportive of what has happened from day one, and I think the minister, the parliamentary rep spoke about the building which was erected. Sometimes we don't like to visit the past, and sometimes we shouldn't even visit the past. But every now and then you have to have little reminders. How you say it, an hungry ex-boyfriend? Yeah. Now it was quite interesting to use that analogy. Now I can't really talk about hungry exes. My exes are never hungry, but the point is, you know, let me get back on script. Because, you know, just by the way, you know, you spoke about somebody trying to win over the hearts of the people of Gros-Islet. Somebody tried to win over the hearts of people of Castries South. Rather than bring roses and flowers, they went to clean a drain. But leave that alone. But, Mr. Speaker, so we were saying, we were talking about making sure that St. Lucians, yeah, we're warming up for Tuesday. Yeah. So and we've really went about, you know, to deliberately, and I want to speak for a few minutes about some of what we will be doing. Because even in Gros-Islet, you know, we have completed this project, but over the next few days we will start a project ramp, where we're going to be adding public facilities as well as a vending facility there. And again, the point was made, when St. Lucians go to the beach, you want to use a restroom. Where do you go? You know, throughout St. Lucia, we have no vending facilities that are organized and structured. People put up old tents and tables, and it is not organized and presentable in a particular way. And we believe we should work on this and make sure that throughout St. Lucia, you can go on the beach with your family for the day. If somebody wants to use a restroom, there's a place to go. So that will be built at Redry. But not just Redry, in the next month and a half or so, we'll open another beach park in Gros-Islet. Now, Prime Minister said, Parliamentary does hide things and don't tell him. But you will have at Montpimad, and if you look across there, you will see the project that is going on there. An ultra-modern beach park will be opened there shortly, and the parliamentary rep once again will open another beach park at that place. Of course, they never had public facilities there. So within this stretch alone, you will have public facilities at Pigeon Point, you will have here, you will have at the ramp at Redry, and you will also have at Montpimad. Again, when you do come to use, or when you do come to enjoy the beach, you can go and use a public facility. There'll be restaurants at the next one. There'll be vending facilities there as well. And it will be for St. Lucians first, and then for the visitors as well. And I think that's important. And we are planning, and we have already started designing facilities for other places in St. Lucia. We'll also be undertaking a number of projects to upgrade lookout points. You know, you have some friends who come to St. Lucia, you're driving along, St. Lucia, you stop a particular place for them, a very scenic place, and somebody wants to use the restroom. That's totally unacceptable, not in 2025. And we've already upgraded the Mon, we call it the View at the Mon now, and you must admit it's a very beautiful place now. It happens to be between the Prime Minister's constituency and my constituency. So we made sure we did a good job. And by the ending of the year, we'll open one along Millennium Highway at Sphere. And I think this one will be really special. And we are working on one in Soufrière, overlooking the Pitors. And then again, at Mola Sheikh in Vieux-Fort, that throughout St. Lucia we'll be providing those facilities where St. Lucians who are just driving around the country can stop at, which one? Oh, there's one in Canaries that's starting next week. Yeah, sorry. Now, the Canaries one will be real special, I can tell you. Really special. And the designer, I think he's somewhere around there, the architect. He actually incorporated the design, so it is designed like a snake because of all the snakes they have in Slurry Canaries, whatnot. So, but anyway, and again, I want you to understand there's a philosophical conviction that drives that. We want St. Lucians to be able to enjoy our natural resources, but also visitors to enjoy it. And in so doing, we create economic opportunities for people and for other persons who have an interest. So you will see over the next few months quite a lot taking place, opening as the projects, are implemented. Even in Gros-Islet, we still have one more project to implement for the Parliamentary rep. Over the next few weeks, we will be installing 30 moorings in the bay. Yes. 30 moorings in the bay that will allow for yachts and other marine vessels to be able to dock right there in the bay. It will also allow an opportunity. So can you just imagine 30 more yachts docking right there in the bay? But it's an opportunity either for the council or for some authority to collect revenue. Because in Soufrière with the SMMA, the Soufrière Maritime Authority, they actually collect revenue from the vessels that do more there. So it's an opportunity for Gros-Islet to be able to earn some revenue by instituting the right infrastructure and institution to do so. So quite a lot will happen in that regard. A lot has been invested in Gros-Islet. A lot has been invested in Slurry, for example. And Canaries. Yeah, Canaries has gotten a lot as well. But I also want to point out something. You know, when we came into office in July 2021, we did not stop projects we saw. We took our time, we reflected on some of them, assessed some of them, and we felt what was good that had been started, we have to finish it because it's for the people of St. Lucia. It was for the people of St. Lucia. There were a couple we had to help reconceptualize because we felt it probably had to be changed and redesigned. But fundamentally, whatever that had been started for the benefit of the people of St. Lucia, we made sure we completed those projects. And of course, we did a lot more ourselves. But the point is, you know, what's important is that we want the people of St. Lucia to always be put first and to enjoy the benefits of the work that has been done. So, Parliamentary Representative, I'm really happy that we can come here today and to be able to open this project. And I think you've outlined the vision for how you see it growing and how it's going to be. I want to appeal to the council and to councillors and people of Gros-Islet to really get responsible. Not because it's yours, you have to destroy it. You have to be to disregard the importance of ensuring that other generations can enjoy it. And I think the parliamentary rep said, if you see anybody destroying it, report them. Anybody vandalizing, report them. And we have to be keepers of the community property. It is for the community. It is for St. Lucians. And all of us must play the role of policing it and safeguarding it and making sure that we take pride in the property that is given to us as a community. So I want to encourage the Gros-Islet community, the council, to make sure that there is responsible ownership. You own it, it belongs to you, you have a right to use it, but you don't have a right to destroy it or to deface it. And therefore, if persons do so, you should report them because that's not part of the contract. The contract is to use it and to enjoy it, but leave it for other people to enjoy it and use it as well. So Thank you so very much. We're pleased, with the project, and I look forward to enjoying it in the coming months.
Some people come to Gros-Islet, you got te parler. I have a special message for you, Minister Hilaire, as Minister of Culture and Information. My former RSL colleagues and I, we would like to thank you for the re-establishment of Radio St. Lucia. A few years ago, I was at a book launch, and I was doing a review of the book for the author, and I referred to RSL as the late, great RSL. No more. RSL is back. And thank you for that, Mr. Ernest Hilaire, Dr. Ernest Hilaire. So now, people, it's time for entertainment. And to put us in a very, very good mood, we have the young lady who should have won the crown at the National Carnival Queen Pageant, Issei Jean Gros-Islet. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Tati Clovis. You're in a song, Clovis. They told Clovis to service the car. You all remember that? Miss Tati Clovis de Freitas. Come on.
Morning, Gros-Islet. How is everybody this morning? It is really an honor to be here at the grand opening of the Gros-Islet Recreational Beach Park. I mean, I have so many memories at this beach, here with my family, with my friends. I'm in Gros-Islet every single day. I pass on this road every day, and I saw that they were building something, and I was very excited. I mean, there is a playground at the far end. I don't know if I'm really the target demographic for that anymore, but I will see if I can enjoy myself there. So the song that I picked today, I was initially going to do a gospel, but then I said, if I was to go to a beach park, what song would I want to listen to? What song do I listen to when I go to the beach? And I immediately thought of Bob Marley. So I would encourage everyone to sing along. Everybody knows this song. Prime Minister, I would love for you to sing along. Ministers, so this is Waiting in Vain by Bob Marley. Thank you. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. Let me hear you. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. See, from the very first time I blessed my eyes on you, girl, my heart says follow through. But I know now that I'm way down on your line, girl. But the waiting feel is fine. So don't treat me like a puppet on a string, girl. 'Cause I know how to do my thing. Don't talk to me as if you think I'm dumb, girl. I wanna know when you're gonna come. See, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. Girls, let me hear you. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. See, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. 'Cause if summer is here and I'm still waiting there, winter is here and I'm
still waiting there, yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. Oh. Like I said, it's been 3 years since I'm knocking on your door, and I still can knock some more. Ooh, ooh, girl, is it feasible? I wanna know now, for I to knock some more. In life I know there's lots of grief, girl, but your love is my relief. Ooh, tears in my eyes burn, tears in my eyes burn, while I'm waiting for my turn. See, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. See, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. Let me hear you. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. Oh, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. Oh, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. Oh, I don't wanna wait in vain. Oh, I don't wanna wait in vain. Oh, it's your love that I'm waiting on. It's my love that you're running from. It's your love that I'm waiting on. It's my love that you're running from. Oh, I don't wanna wait in vain. Gros-Islet, I don't wanna wait in vain. Oh, I don't wanna wait in vain. Oh, I don't wanna wait in vain. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Tatiana Clovis Freitas. That voice was pure honey. Pure honey, the one that doesn't spoil. Now, Mr. Parliamentary Rep, I've never heard you sing. Can you sing? How come? I mean, Gros-Islet people are so talented, and the Parliamentary Rep cannot sing. Weren't you in the choir at one time? The Catholic Church? So you were just there for the... Yes, for the... Okay. So at this juncture, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the parliamentary representative for ancillary canneries, the Honorable Wayne Girard. I told you we would meet again, and here we are. Okay, so next on the program, oh, I just remembered something. Those of us who paid attention when we were in school, we learned that 3 wise men came from the east, right? So we have someone here from the east. One of the wise men somehow ended up in Gros-Islet this morning. Didn't I tell you earlier, tout moun ka vin Gros-Islet? Okay. And he came from afar. Castries East. Castries East, people. The wise man is here. So it is now time, ladies and gentlemen, for the Prime Minister of St. Lucia and Minister for Finance, Economic Development, and the youth economy, the one and only Honorable Philip J. Pierre.
Thank you very much. Let me recognize my cabinet colleagues, permanent secretaries, the mayor of Gros-Islet, and the residents of Gros-Islet. Good morning, good afternoon. Gros-Islet is a very strange, peculiar place. It's the only place where you can hide things. Every day, Kenson comes to cabinet and says he's building a playing field, he's fixing a playing field. So all of us believe, well, I believe that the man was just fixing a playing field. So one Sunday, he made a mistake and invited me to a football match in Gros-Islet. So when I was driving, he said, well, where's the park? Where's the field? So the person says, look at there. So he went in, and I saw a massive building. I saw a stadium. So I said to Kenson, what you doing there? He said, boss, there's a little thing I was doing there, you know, I want it. Then he says to me, doing a little park. So the days when I used to come and lie on pitch and point, them days done. So So I'm driving, I'm saying to the person, where am I going? I'm seeing that. He says to me, he's doing a little thing in Grand Riviere. So on Sunday after church, I go to Grand Riviere. I see the man have a massive building and a massive field. I said, but what you have there? A little thing. In a few weeks, we're going to be going to open the polyclinic, the Martin Didier Polyclinic. But that's what he can't tell him is a little thing, because I was there from the beginning. But what he says, a little thing, is the police headquarters. You mean tell me Kenson need chair? Kenson called that building a little thing. But look at another one up there. That one is 500 rooms. He also says is a little thing. So Gros-Islet is a constituency of little things. But a lot of little things. So I really want to tell you how we are very pleased with what's happening in this part of the country. And this morning, the reason I was late is we were putting together a pothole patcher for the roads. In that, we believe that there were too many potholes. There are too many potholes. Although if you listen to what you hear, you might think that the potholes only started in July 2021. But having said so, we're doing something about it, and we have a pothole patcher. That's what I was opening today for the people of Lucia. And I want to tell you that the Gros-Islet Highway, which was stopped, and Dr. Hiller made the point of not stopping projects. The Gros-Islet Highway was stopped, and I have documentary evidence on that. I want to tell you that we have re-engaged the Kuwaitis, and I've got in my possession correspondence from the funders that says that the loan has been approved for the first stage of the construction of the Gros-Islet Highway, which will start from the Moshi Gap to the Cap entrance. The feasibility, the loan has been approved, and you will see very soon, you will see the consultants beginning to complete the designs for that road. I know the people of Gros-Islet and the people of St. Lucia have suffered from that congestion. And also, I want to tell you also that only on Tuesday, the Minister of Infrastructure and we agreed that the bypass road, the VSCK road and the bypass, that road is going to be expanded and work will start there probably next month. So whilst we work on the highway, the bypass road will be expanded. We thought it would have been better to expand it, to open it up, and we're going to be spending some $23 million on that road. But it starts on Monday. You see things, the man hiding thing again. Here am I believing that when I approve the thing, it start. You see, same thing, a little thing, you know. So that work will start on Monday. And the people of Gros-Islet and their roads, I have on my desk, and my colleagues here want roads also, but I have on my desk requests for roads for Gros-Islet, and I want to tell you that one has started. He won't tell you, but one has started by the Grand-Vier Health Center. That road has started, and in the coming weeks, several roads will start in Gros-Islet. Several roads. These you wouldn't be able to hide because you'll be driving on them. So we pay special attention to Gros-Islet, because Gros-Islet not only is the tourism mecca, but most people, many people, when they want land, that was the land available, they move to Gros-Islet and its environs. And having said so, I'm losing many of my constituents to Gros-Islet. Many of my constituents. And Kenson has the audacity to go and tell them to vote for him. Hundreds of my constituents. And they see me, I know them, they know me. They have left my constituency and they've moved to that part of the country. But we're all in a team, so it don't really matter. We'll see how that works. But I want to add to what Dr. Hiller says about tourism benefiting the people. It's a philosophical position that we took that was not understood, believed. I never get, you know, and in this business, when you're in there as long as me, you live a lot of things. That's why people hate me to talk about the history. They hate me to recall the history of this country. They don't like me to do that. I remember when we started, there was a philosophy that said the benefits of tourism must accrue to as many people as possible. It was a deep philosophical position that came out of a yearning to see that the people of the country benefit from the country's largest industry. And it was a cause of ridicule. We were ridiculed. That was as far back as 1997. Many of you were not born as yet. We were ridiculed for saying that the benefits of the largest industry must accrue to the people of St. Lucia. And this manifestation is clear. If people cannot benefit from something, they will not protect it. If they cannot see it in their pocketbooks, if they can't see it in the returns in their pocketbook, they will not appreciate it. And this part will not improve the human interaction, where children have a place to play, children have a place to recreate, children of Gros-Islet, children from other places of the country, and tourists, but also create some economic viability. And it is important. So the people will sell, and some people will enjoy. And this is the philosophical underpinning of the tourism industry. And that is the philosophy of the government, allowing people to benefit from what happens in the country. People. The country is for its people. Many things will happen that will benefit people. Many things are happening that will benefit people. And the tourism industry, which is the largest foreign exchange earner, which is the second largest employer, it must contribute to the benefit of the people of this country. And I want to compliment the minister and his staff, who have taken on to that mantra. And in spite of all the deflections and the naysayers, you find a situation where you can't get a room in the country, but they tell you the tourism industry is doing bad. Situation where you can't get a seat on a plane, where a ticket from St. Lucia to Miami has over the years almost tripled, but you see the planes are flying empty. It's a desire to have a different St. Lucia, to cause the people of St. Lucia to believe that there are two St. Lucias. The real St. Lucia, where people live, and another St. Lucia in the imagination. St. Lucia was never perfect. There can never be a perfect country. there was never a perfect country. There was never a perfect world. But if you listen to some things, you believe that this country has reached the worst stage it ever reached. In spite of the evidence. So, so people will pass there and tell you that park is not there. Seriously. You will pass there and say that park is not there. There is nothing there. What's there is bush. And they go other places in the country and say that here is bush. And you will see 500 rooms of investment going up in this, right across again, in Gros-Islet, again in Montpellier. And you'll hear there is no investment in the country. And you will see 4 hotels that will go on the Rodney Bay Beach. That the buildings have been destroyed. But they say there is no investment. Nothing is happening. On Wednesday, I was in my constituency. But in my constituency, I have nothing, them things going on. I don't have hotel. I don't have nothing. But anyhow, that's okay. I have people. And the people who are working there say to me that they could not get ready mix. They had to stop the work that's happening because there is no ready mix in the country. But you'll hear nothing is going in the country. But coming to these events, it gives me a spirit of not joy, but hope that people, the people who benefit, the people who see it, the people who live in this illusion reality will appreciate, and when the time comes, will show their appreciation. So I want to congratulate Simple. Simple is not as simple as it sounds. Simple has a philosophy that wants to benefit people, but also to make him a better man. So Simple has spoken about that for ages. And right now, Simple has got his request and his dream. And Simple, you sell popcorn, right? So congratulations to Simple. So I want to say to you, appreciate that park. Make it a place for entertainment, a place for economic life, and a place that will enhance the offerings that we give our visitors and our locals. Again, congratulations to the Ministry of Tourism, and let us continue to make the benefits of tourism benefit the people of the country. I'll be back shortly at some point because I have a lot of things to open in Gros-Islet again. But what excites me is the way Kenson can hide these things. It's fascinating the way this guy hides these projects and comes to the cabinet and says, boy, nothing happening. Good day and have a good weekend. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister. Now, I will open your eyes, people. I know why the parliamentary rep for Gros-Islet is so secretive. He listened to a former minister who declared some time ago, what it reveals is significant, but what it conceals is vital. You all remember that? Who said that? George Odlum. And that is the mantra by which the parliamentary rep for Gros-Islet lives. A little thing, eh? Let's continue doing little things, you know? Yeah, man. Okay. So, people, right now, it is time for the ribbon cutting ceremony. But as we leave here, I would like to ask all of you to please go to the bar for what they call a signature drink. Now, I saw the signature drink, and it's blue. If it's not blue like my skirt, it's not the signature drink. So ask for the signature drink, and we will go by the main gate. There's a red ribbon at the main gate, and the cutting of the ribbon ceremony will take place right there. So we have the volunteers who will escort the Prime Minister and other ministers and invited guests. Please go along to the bar for your signature drink.
Yeah. Two. When I
My island home, there's nothing sweeter, there's nothing better. Nice like we sweet St. Lucia. We going to Rodney Bay, straight after Gros-Islet Fish Friday. Nothing better, nice like we sweet St. Lucia. Link up by the Cabaway, then straight to Ancillary Street Party. Nothing better, nice like we sweet St. Lucia. Oh, St. Lucia, oh, nothing sweeter than you. Sweet island, sweet nation, sweet woman, nothing sweeter than you. Oh, St. Lucia, look, I'm in Trinidad, one of the better years I've had. All of the girls, them ballin', freaky girls, freaky see them calling. Yet I miss my country bad, but I'll be back for carnival. I can't wait for the big bad truck. Mega Joey Lincoln, a fetting, a liming, a drinking a lot. A jamming, a Indian, I meet wrongly dog. The rest of the world watching me like a dot. But still I love my island. As soon as I wake up to the roti shop, I eating some doubles, the pepper real hot. But missing my green pig and saltfish a lot. Oh God, I love my island. We going to Rodney Bay, straight after Gros-Islet Fish Friday. Nothing better, nice like we sweet St. Lucia. Link up by the Cabaway, then straight to Ancillary Street Party. Nothing better, nice like we sweet St. Lucia. Oh, St. Lucia, oh, nothing sweeter than you. Sweet island, sweet nation, sweet woman, nothing sweeter than you. Come, let we go St. Lucia, let we take a small line. We can check in at Piaco on Caribbean Airlines. I know you like to party and to have a good time. If you're looking for adventure, take you on a zip line. We can take a little drive by the volcano sometime. There we go down by the Peters, girl, I hope you can climb. You say you want some marshal and some bungee, that's fine. But when you headed Henry segment, you go change your mind.
Yo, one to them next, all about our culture. You know already. Our vibes, we can see them. 758, we great. Stand up, roll. Look, and look good. Let them look good.
Let them know how we love we fuck and ram. Let them know. My island home, there's nothing sweeter.